We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So here's Jose Abreu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So here's Yoán Moncada as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Abreu stands at second with no outs. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Yoán Moncada.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, the pitch. Heaney has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And he misses there for ball four, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. First and second here with nobody out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Simmons, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in, James Mccann, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Outside.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Change-up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That is good. The center fielder, number 28, Leury Garcia.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
He's set. The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Blake Rutherford.
Into the box, Blake Rutherford. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1, here it is. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Turned on down the line, and Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. And a relay to the plate. And he's out on the tag. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The White Sox lead this one 3-0. Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. One and one, here it comes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One and one to Tommy La Stella.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's ball 3 in the dirt. Albert Pujols would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Here's the 1-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the White Sox 3 and the Angels nothing. Now in the box, Danny Mendick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Zach Collins.
Striding into the box, Zach Collins. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 out, nobody on. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. High chopper to third, reined in. Throw over to Pujols at first, will take care of him to end the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. At the plate, Max Stassi. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
2-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Collins has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eloy Jimenez.
First offering on its way.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. LaStella has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Striding in once again, James Mccann. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. One out, nobody on. And a full count for James Mccann. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Blake Rutherford. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1 home.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And the pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Collins brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Danny Mendick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Danny Mendick.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. There is La Stella. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Zach Collins.
Digging in, Zach Collins. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Abreu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at La Stella. Hats off to that one. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First offering on its way.
quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A 1-1 now to Upton. Shoots this one over to first. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
In now, Tommy La Stella. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Let's go, Angels!
High in the air out towards shallow right. Rutherford will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Moncada gloves it. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready for another shot now. Yohan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Dylan Peters is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 52, Dylan Peters.
To the plate now, James Mccann. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second, fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. And the White Sox are out in front, 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now, Max Stassi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled off. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Goodwin.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Goodwin enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in and looking for more, Leori Garcia. Last time through was a base hit.
28, Leori Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Goodwin's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Blake.
Stepping up to the plate, Blake Rutherford. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here it comes. And he lays lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batter, designated hitter, Danny Mendick.
Next will be the designated hitter, Danny Mendick. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's
2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead it 4-0. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batter, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. So striding in, Zach Collins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1 3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
So now to the plate, Yoan Moncada, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Runners going. On a line to shortstop. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next to Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's just out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, James Mccann, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Parker Markell is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. That's outside.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels nothing. So coming to the plate, Tommy La Stella. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Albert Pujols is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One strike to Pujols. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
The batter, the catcher, Max.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready now, Zach Cozart. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Angels strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Garcia.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Blake Rutherford waits on deck.
Oh, that's not even close.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Blake Rutherford.
Into the box, Blake Rutherford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Danny Mendick will be next. hit sharply on the ground. Simmons on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Mendick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Are you kidding me?
Pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Goodwin. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2 and 2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Angels strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Noah Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready now for the White Sox, Zach Collins. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Zach Collins.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Upton. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Goodwin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy.
Ready once again, Eloy Jimenez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, James Mccann. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fouled away. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Kelvin Herrera is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Kelvin Herrera.
Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
The catcher, number 33, Max.
Into the box, Max Stassi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Cozart. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
The 2-2.
Count is full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 10. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us. Drive home safely.